Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video we are going to be doing more TikTok build hacks in Bloxburg. Okay, so with these TikTok build hacks we will be testing if they are a pass or a fail. So without a further ado, let's roll the first clip. Okay, and as you guys can see, our first build hack is a custom island. So let's hop into build mode and get started. So for this build hack, you will need 3 counters. You can do any counters that you like. So I'm just gonna do the craftsman counters because those are my favorite ones. And then you will need 4 basic cubes. Then you will need the advanced placement and transform plus. So then I have my 3 counters down, so just color it to your liking, which is honestly just a modern farmhouse for me. Those are my favorite color schemes, so white, black, and then white marble. Those are my colors to the day I die. And now going into basic shapes, you're gonna take this, kind of put it in the center here, and then you're gonna wanna like resize this to the same length and then kind of make it the same height. Then you're gonna wanna move this back to make it flush with this. And then if it's not the same height, you can look at it quickly, and I kind of overdone it. So I'm just gonna resize it down, and right there it matches perfect. Then you're gonna take another cube and you're gonna do the sides, which are really easy too. You're just gonna make that flat and then do it the same height. And then you're gonna transform it to be even with this one right here, and then push it in a little bit so it's flush. I'm making mine the best I can because in the video or the little hack, I guess, it looked really easy, so I'm gonna make mine even easier but better looking, if that makes sense. Okay guys, I'm not the best explainer at all, so yeah, that's why. And then now that we have that part, you're gonna take another basic cube, and this part is the easiest. You're just gonna resize it to be the same length and then transform it up. If you don't have the transform tool, you can still do it. It's just a lot harder, and I don't recommend doing it because I just think the transforming tool is the best thing. So then you're gonna color this to your liking. I'm gonna do marble for the top, and then I think I might do like wood grain maybe, or something along those lines to kind of make it pop out a little bit. So let's see, I could use like this texture, or I could use the new ones because today is the 14th, and as you guys know, an update came out. I'm not filming this on Sundays like I usually do, so I'm a little bit late, but I was pretty busy this week because I was just doing a lot of things with friends this week, so I was like not able to film at all, but I'm back and I'm ready to film. So here's that, and let's just add a few chairs to kind of spice it up a little bit to make it look better. So let's go into chairs, I think it is. And let's do another building hack that we did in the last video. So we took this chair and we kind of just placed it here. And let's do another one here and here. Then you're gonna take, I think it was the basic kind of chair. Let's see, right, this one, simplicity stool. Make sure it's facing that way, place there, and then just color this to your liking, which I'm gonna do the same kind of color scheme that I always do because I'm a really basic builder. But sometimes being a basic builder is the best kind of builder because their builds are always cohesive. But I kind of do want to branch out, I guess you could say, into a different kind of style. So maybe in the future, we'll have a different kind of style coming. And this building hack is honestly a pass. Okay, now that we have this building hack done, let's roll the next clip. Okay, and as you guys could see, we are going to be building a custom open window. Now this one is definitely a trickier one, so honestly I'm not sure if I will make it a pass or if it's gonna be a fail, okay? But let's make ours all preppy like they did, and they colored their wall white, and then they kind of added some wall trim. This is just gonna help me make it look better because I'm all about that similar look to theirs, because theirs turned out really good. and I'm not sure that mine will look like that because theirs was just like next level. So on this one, it looked like they used the basic opening. They kind of just plopped it there, I guess. And honestly, I think this is how they kept it. Maybe they just like kind of transformed it up like that. Okay, ours might be a little bit different than theirs, but that's fine. Okay, guys, don't judge because build hacks are meant to be an idea and then you take it and you run with it, okay? You guys are gonna run with it and you're not gonna look back, okay? If anyone asks, this was your build hack, okay? That's what you gotta tell them. It's my build hack. Give me credit. No, I'm just kidding. But actually, sometimes it is just nice to be like, yeah, it's my build hack. I definitely made it up. And that's honestly what I did with my shorts. If you guys couldn't tell, I've been doing some more YouTube shorts, just kind of get my name out there and kind of get in the community and other people to like kind of recognize me, I guess. And it's honestly been doing really well doing that. I've gotten not a lot of views, but like a lot more like looks at, I guess, if that makes sense, because my Stanley one was not doing good until the day after when I came back. It had like 500 views and I was appalled by that. Like I was just like stunned and taken aback. But I'm honestly so glad that I did that because now everybody kind of saw that and knows me now. But I did not get any subscribers from that. But that's fine, guys. Okay, I'm fine because at least they saw and they realized that's me. Okay, now for this, you're not going to want any just basic cube. You're going to want the transparent cube. And now this one, I tried to put it on here, but it wouldn't let me. So I'm just kind of going to transform it up because when in doubt, always transform. Okay, guys? When in doubt, always transform your stuff up, okay? Because transforming will most likely always work. I'm not 100% sure if it will. But for me, let's say it will, okay? So let's just kind of leave that one there and kind of work on like the outline for this. So they did like a really cool design, I guess, or more of a basic design, but we're going to try and replicate what they did. So let's kind of add our little spot here. I've watched a lot of like custom window hacks and when they do it, it's insane. Like I don't know how long it takes them to like edit the clips to make it look really smooth. But I'm kind of jealous, honestly, about how smooth they make it look. I would do those kind, but like, I don't got that time to individually like cut each clip in half. So let's see, will it give me, okay, guys, I think we're onto something here. Maybe this is gonna turn out good. Oh, okay, guys, we got that done. Why is this actually looking good? Now let's just transform this over a little bit to put it more in the middle. Okay, why does that look good? Now, can we copy this? Okay, I think we can. Guys, oh my goodness. I am actually in love with this building hack. It's looking so good. So now let's just kind of rotate it that way and then transform it up, put it back, transform up. And this one, you're just gonna wanna rotate slightly on an angle because it's supposed to be open. And then let's go boom, boom. Okay, what? Why does this look so good, guys? And then just kind of put this up here. That way it's more flesh because we are all about that, guys. Okay, and oh my goodness. Now it looks like they had a little handle here. So let's add our handle here. And they probably did this and then they just went boom. Okay, and they kind of did like this kind of color maybe like that. I'm trying to find the ooh. We're onto something, guys. Maybe take the white and kind of, oh, I know. I think it's metal, so we need to make it plastic. And maybe take this and kind of lighten it just by a tad. And there it is. Okay, guys. And now they kind of had some detailing up here, so we're definitely going to try and do that because we're going to try and outdo them. Okay. 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 We're onto something, y'all. Okay. Boom. And this TikTok hack is another pass. Okay, so now that we have this build hack done, let's roll the next clip. Okay, and as you guys could tell, we are going to be building a custom roof. So let's just kind of do it over in this like abyss area where there's nothing around. So I'm gonna do like maybe a little 6x6 maybe. Like let's do this, and then let's go maybe like 4 back. That way we have a little bit of space to work with. And then we are going to go up to the next level. So you're gonna have to have multiple levels, and you're gonna probably have to have transform plus and advanced placement. So let's place down our floor, and then let's grab another wall from up down here and kind of just cut it down in half, like chop it. Rah! Now let's go into structural and grab our, I think it's horizontal plank. Let's see. And then you just kind of go like this. And this one is honestly my favorite build hack. I do this one myself a lot. Like it's the easiest one in my opinion. And it honestly sometimes looks the best. But you have to be careful because sometimes it can look a little bit rough if you don't place it the right way. And it takes a minute for it to clip, I've noticed. So let's just see. Will it do it again? Yes, okay. Now we got it. So now this weekend I'm gonna be really busy because I'm kind of gonna be doing a fundraiser thing, I guess you could say. It's gonna be like a 3-on-3 like with your friends basketball tournament kind of thing. So, and it's raising money. It's all going to a good cause. I can't remember what the cause was, but it's a really good cause and I can't wait to participate in that. You do win, but you don't win something like incredibly amazing. It's kind of just for like to help out. So now we're gonna do this on the next side, and let's speed that footage up. And bada bang, bada boom, we're done. And guess what? I left on my mic for that like speeding up the portion. So I'm not gonna have to worry about my audio not getting picked up because I left it on. So now let's just color this, and I'm gonna do white plastic probably. Now I'm gonna also show you guys another really easy way to cover this up. That way you guys can have like kind of rough planks out here, I guess is what you could call them. And this one you guys might find a little bit hard, but it's another build hack, I guess. And that is taking a basic shape. I'm not sure actually if you can do this. Oh yeah, you can. So basically this is what I do. I'm just gonna put it in the middle here, resize it. So then I'm just gonna put that here, push it down a little bit, like right there. Then I'm gonna color this like the roof tiles. Where are the roof tiles? Right here. And then I'm gonna do this shade. No, actually I like to use my custom gray shade. This is what I use. Here's the RGB and the hex. I don't know what the hex is. I kind of know what the RGB is, but not 100%. And I always dislike when they go this way, so it's my OCD. I always have to rotate them this way. And then just take this again, put it here, and then resize this to just be a little bit like one. And then you can transform this down, and let's make it flesh again right here. And then for this little strip, we're just gonna do this. Oh, will it not let me do it? Maybe it won't, but we never give up, okay guys? We will always make it work. If it's extra work, we will definitely always do it because we need to make everything look the best we can. And then let's just take this, kind of pull this down again. Okay, and then transform this over. That way it's not overlapping. And there's that. So now let's just copy and paste this over to the other side quickly. Okay, and now we're done copy and pasting it to the other side. So now let's kind of add the glass roof line that they had here. So now for that, you're just gonna take the, where is it? This one right here, the horizontal edge, and take the transparent one. That way it's clear and see-through. Then resize it like this. It's a bad habit. I think it's because I said when in doubt, always transform. So now that's kind of stuck in my head. But when in doubt, sometimes resize. Sometimes resize. So then let's see, if we delete this wall, will there be a gap? Yes, there will. So for that, what I'm gonna do, I'm not exactly sure if this will work, but maybe we can like kind of shove that there, but it then leaves a gap here. So we're gonna have to come up with a solution. And I think the best solution would maybe be taking a structural and kind of putting like a little gap in between, okay? You're gonna take this one right here, and you're gonna kind of clip it onto the side right here. And then you're gonna go boom, okay? And then you're gonna want to transform this to the center. And then you can just do whatever color you like. I think I'm gonna do white actually, because that looks the best. And then for this little gap, they said you're gonna take another one of these and you're gonna kind of go boom all the way over here, which is boom. But that kind of did not go straight, so maybe we're gonna have to do the other side quickly. So for this side though, they did it non-transparent, and they just took the regular horizontal wedge, and then they did the same thing, and they just resized it to match the measurements. So let's do that too. Let's go doom, boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. I actually recommend, if you ever start a channel, editing the way I edit, because the way I edit is so much easier than how other people edit. Well, actually, I don't know, because I've never tried other people's editing styles. But what I do is after I film a portion of the video, I right away go straight into my editing software and upload that up, and then I edit the video as I film. So every new clip I get, I go back into my editing software and I kind of upload it, and it just makes my editing process go so much faster and so much more smoother, so I don't have to worry about editing later on. And then there's that, and then there's one in here, and that is white, so it's all kind of really fresh and clean. Let's just call this a pass. Okay, now that we have this building hack done, let's roll our final and last clip. Okay, and as you guys could see, our last build hack is indeed a custom piano, and this, to be quite honest, was the whole reason why I wanted to do another video, because I was obsessed with this piano. So this is definitely going to be the hardest one, but let's do it to the best of our abilities. Okay, so I'm going into basic shapes. I'm going to take the basic cube, and I'm just going to put it here and kind of do the 2x2, or why do I keep saying 2x2? It's a 1x2, I guess. I'm not exactly sure how to say measurements, and I'm gonna say it was maybe like yay high. This is gonna be really hard because they didn't give us like any measurements, which is one thing I kind of dislike about when other people do like the build hack kind of videos, because at least when I do mine, I give like exact measurements, and it just makes the process go so much smoother. So there's that. So I think now we're gonna take this. This is all kind of just a guess now because they didn't give us much to go off of. But wait, that's kind of almost too long, I feel like, to have. Maybe it's like that. I can see the vision actually. It's definitely coming along a little bit more now because I can see where it's going. Oh, that's no. So then let's place that there, and let's see, maybe I make it a little bit smaller because theirs wasn't actually that wide. Theirs was kind of like that, and I think it's like that. And then they took, I think it was this, where is it? Basic shapes. Why was I like, my brain was just not working there. It was like searching, not found. Like I knew where it was, I just didn't want to go find it, I guess. And they had like a really cool design, so we are definitely going to try and replicate that. Okay, and let's just take this and put it right here, but then resize it to be a little bit smaller because we are trying to make ours the most accurate impression we can. And if this works, I'm gonna be like amazed, because I never in a million years thought I could make a custom piano in Bloxburg. I always thought I would have to use the ugly traditional ones, but if this works, I will definitely be amazed. And so far, so good. Where was I going with that? So far, so good. Anyways, this is looking really good so far, so I'm just going to kind of copy and paste it to the other side, but it's not letting me do the full thing, which is making me really mad because I'm not about to have to redo it. So there's that. So now let's do the keys. Now theirs was kind of unusual. I don't think they were using basic shapes. I think they were using structurals, and I want to say they were doing this kind of. I want to say it was more like, let's see, this. Ooh, okay, this, and let's color it all white because I know piano, I do piano, so I know this is white. So this is going to be a really tedious process, guys, but hang in and we will have this done. So I definitely think I'm going to speed this footage up just for the sake of you guys. Okay, so now that we're done with that, we're gonna do the black keys. And that one is gonna be a little bit faster because I kind of know how the pairs, I guess, go. So what you have is you have one here, or I should make these a little bit longer, I feel like. That way it doesn't look unproportional. Maybe actually that was a good size. So it kind of goes that, then space, and you have 3 then. So so you're gonna have, this one's empty, then you have 2, space, 3, space, 2. So let's just do our 2 here. And while I'm doing this, I'm talking to you guys about what I'm going to be doing for spring break, because my spring break is coming up in the next 2 weeks, I think. And I'm going to be going to, I'm not going to say the exact place, but I'm going to be going to an island. I'm not exactly sure though if it's an island, because technically it is in a state. So there's a hint. Maybe I live in the States, or maybe I am traveling all the way from Australia or Europe, or who knows. Maybe I live in like Japan or something. Oh, and I did that one wrong. I got carried away talking to you guys, but I don't live in Japan, I can tell you that. But you guys probably could tell by my accent that I do not live in any of those places that I just listed except for the States, because I have a very American accent. I love Australian accents though, and European accents. Like if I could, I would definitely move to Europe or Australia just so I could like pick up their like words or lingo. I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure, but I think they pronounce McDonald's in Australia as Mackey's. I'm not sure, because I just in geography had a lesson over Australia and I was so excited. So now that we have that done, I'm going to kind of color it quickly, and I think I'm going to do a wood color, or maybe I should do a basic black color. Let's see, maybe just a basic, no, it contrasts too much. I like this one, guys, and I think of course we are going to do our wood grain, but maybe do a darker kind of color, that way it looks more like, I guess, moody. Okay, but this, I just realized it's not the same as this. So I think I need to move this back, guys, and then it will kind of line up more. Okay, so now that we have that done, I'm just going to finish coloring this, and I can't believe I actually made a custom piano. Like, this is coming out amazing. Like, I did not think this was going to work. I actually thought we were going to have our first fail, and I just realized this. I made none of these build hacks fails. I successfully completed all the build hacks, which is amazing in my opinion, because I did not think I was going to be able to do some of these. I picked them hoping, or I don't want to say hoping, but knowing that I was not going to be able to do them successfully, and I kind of was going to be sad because I didn't want to let you guys down. I wanted all of them to be a big old pass and not a fail. So now that we have this done, I kind of made a mistake by not doing like a back to it. So I'm just going to kind of do this. I'm not going to make it like a wide back like our piano in Bloxburg has. I'm just going to make it like that. And then they had a book here, but I definitely think we're not going to do that. But we can find a bench to look good with it. So if we can't find one that looks close enough to it, we will make our own. So let's go into chairs and see. Honestly, I'm tempted to do this just for the like purpose, okay? But we're not going to do that. So let's go and look in comfort. Maybe there's a stool we could use. Ooh, is this? But that's too low. Okay, maybe we'll make our own, guys. So this is how I'm going to make mine. I'm going to take a basic cube and probably do it like that's what happened last time. I think I clicked too fast. And I'm actually so glad that I did sped up footage today, but I didn't stop like my mic because it just went so smooth today. And it was just so reassuring knowing that it wasn't gonna like not pick up because I forget to turn it back on or something weird just happened mysteriously. Okay, guys, some mysterious things have been happening lately. I warn you guys, there has been a lot of ghost stories because last week, I don't think I mentioned this yet, but last week during school, at a random time, all the lights, like all the power just went out in my school. So then, of course, they had to send us home and we had a free day, which I honestly don't know why I didn't film a video. I should have done that. Looking back now, I realized that was kind of stupid. I could have had like 2 videos for that week, which would have been really good for you guys because, yeah. And here's our custom bench. You sadly cannot sit on it, but we have a whole piano and it's not copy and pasteable, but this alone is 3,000 plus another 200 plus 200 and then plus I don't know how much this is, but honestly this is another pass. Okay, so now that we're done with all the build hacks, I guess I'm gonna do a little bit of a tour, but we can't really tour much. So here's the custom island and you can see the different levels. So here's the original counter and then here's the island. It's probably about a good like maybe an inch in the real world up off, and then you have the side, like it's kind of like an infinity island I think, and then you have our custom build hack chairs from our previous videos. Then you have the same thing on the other side, and then here is our custom open window, which I am obsessed with. It turned out so good, like it's just amazing. You can, I think maybe, can you? No, okay, but if you had a bigger open, you could definitely jump out. So this is definitely really good for role plays. And then over here, we have our custom roof, which turned out amazing. It's a vaulted ceiling, and I just love vaulted ceilings. That is definitely something Bloxburg should add, is vaulted ceilings, because vaulted ceilings just look amazing. And then over here, we have our custom piano, and I am obsessed with this custom piano. I'm gonna just see, let's go into sit, and guys, we are playing our piano. Like this just looks 10 times better than our original piano. I'm not exactly sure what to call it. Bloxburg's version, okay? Everything Bloxburg's version just does not look good as custom stuff does. Okay, and if you guys enjoyed today's video, smash that like button and subscribe and turn on post notifications for more videos like this. And I hope to see you in the next one.